No Time to Die. Do you think maybe a classic James Bond villain could be involved in this title? Let's have a look at that. Hey guys, welcome to the James Bond Show. For no fees, limits or substitutes, I'm your host, Krazy Kajeevie, and I've got my little co-host today, the one, the only, the notorious Mr Ruggles. But this time, he's a little bit more subdued. I decided, you know what, since he wants to co-host the show, I'm going to make him the official co-host of the show. So I've got him his own chair today, and I'm hoping he's going to sit there. But now I think he realises he's being filmed. He just knows. He knows when the camera's on. So I have a feeling he's... please don't. No, don't. There's a martini glass up there as well. Guys, thanks a lot. Thank you so much for all your kind wishes while I've been unwell. It's been really heartwarming. People commenting and also getting in contact with me personally, just saying get better and all that. Thank you so much. I wasn't dying of anything horrendous, guys. I've just been hit with the worst flu that I've ever had in my life. I had to leave work Sunday because I was really not well. And it's now Thursday and I'm coming out of the woods, but yeah, I'm still having a bit of trouble breathing, and I'm looking like the love child of Casper the Ghost and Michael Jackson. But guys, let's get into what this video is about. It's just going to be a short one today. So I want to talk about my ideas of the title for No Time to Die. I've slept on the title more. I like it. I don't think it, rolls off the tongue naturally, but hey, we've only had it for like, a day and a half or something, 2 days, so it'll take time. So No Time to Die, I mean, look, in months down the track, it'll just be rolling off the tongue like that. It's hard to judge a title. Like I said in my previous video, which I did dropping the title the other night, it's hard to know unless we really know what the script is about. I mean, with Skyfall, until we, when I was so busy back in 2012, so I wasn't obsessed with everything Bond. I wasn't looking at everything for this new film. I knew they were making it, but I was so busy in my work life that I just wasn't doing, what I do now, really, so to speak, or what I was doing younger, trying to find everything Bond related with it. So when I saw Skyfall, I had no idea what Skyfall was. So when I saw the DB5 and the camera pull out and we see Skyfall on James Bond, kind of like his ancestral home almost, I was like, oh, okay, I got it. And then the lyrics for the song, Adele's beautiful melodic song, meant more to me. So, okay, now guys, I'm going to get straight into this now. I'm going to really hammer this home. Okay. I made a video probably about 4 months ago now saying that I believed Rami Malek was going to be Dr. No. Now, I absolutely believe, and we can all be right or we can all be wrong, it doesn't matter. It's all part of Bond theory and it's part of the fun. I absolutely believe Rami Malek is Dr. No. Now, what's another word for a doctor? A scientist. What's another word for a scientist? A doctor. You rarely see a scientist who's not a doctor. You don't see a doctor who's not a scientist, really. I mean, very rarely. Well, a scientist is pretty much, he's got his doctorate and blah, blah, blah. So, if we go back and we have a look at what the synopsis of this film is, James Bond and Felix Leiter go off to Europe, apparently it was, to apparently rescue some sort of scientist, whatever. Now, there's a mad scientist, we've been told, who is the bad guy, who's involved with some kind of genetic warfare, literally genome warfare. So he's a doctor. No, he's a scientist. So doctor, okay? No Time to Kill. Doctor, No Time to Kill. So I think they've snuck No in the titles there. I believe the last, just from memory off the top of my head, Dr. No and Goldfinger. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but just top of my head, and after being so sick, I'm pretty sure they're the only two Bond titles with the actual name of the villain in the title. So, yeah. Also, Rami Malek was being interviewed and he said he was playing an iconic character. Now, he slipped up. This is an interview he did on some American chat show, and he slipped up. But before he could correct himself, he tried to make it out like, oh, no, I meant like I'm in a James Bond film, and James Bond films are classic. But that's not what he meant at all. He's playing a classic character. Now, the third clue to this is the Bond producers were very specific, and I believe Daniel Craig were very specific on who they wanted to play this character. So it wasn't like it was a character to me, and thinking as a former filmmaker, it's not like, okay, here's a character, but this actor's no good. He couldn't take that off the page and create something with it. The producers wanted Rami Malek specifically, especially after Bohemian Rhapsody blew up, where, of course, Rami Malek was playing Freddie Mercury. So they've seen that, and I think they've gone, that guy can be Dr. No. And of course, apparently there was part friction between the producers, or mainly Daniel Craig and Danny Boyle, with the casting of this. And apparently Daniel Craig really wanted to cast Rami Malek in the role. That's what we've been told anyway, pretty much. So when you put that together, and it's Spectre. Now, with Christoph Waltz's Blofeld still incarceration, and I'm going to get to a bit more on Blofeld in a moment, but still incarceration, someone's got to be running Spectre, right? Someone's got to be running Spectre. So for me, Rami Malek would make a great Kronstein, but he doesn't appear to be Kronstein, okay? He's not Largo, okay? Who does it really leave? It leaves Dr. No. And when they've brought Blofeld back, surely they're going to go, okay, we can cash in more on the old Spectre. We're going to bring in some of the older audiences here, and we're going to introduce Dr. No to the younger audiences. And of course, when the younger audiences get into this film and they learn his character's Dr. No, they can go back and go, oh, I'm going to watch Dr. No, that film, There's Bond fans now that haven't even watched those 60s films because they're like, oh, they're 60s. And if you're one of those younger Bond fans out there and you haven't watched the 1960s James Bond films, you are missing everything. Go back, young fellas and girls, and go and watch them. They're so good. So that's my theory on that. I am convinced Rami Malek will be playing Dr. No. Now, I said I was going to get to Blofeld. I had a friend of mine, hi Gershwin, Gershwin, who's a sub here and also on The Real James Bond Fans on Facebook. Guys, come join us on The Real James Bond Fans. But guys, if you come and join, you got to answer the questions to join the page, okay? So Gershwin said to me, do I think that Blofeld is going to escape prison, get out of prison, or stay incarcerated? I really don't know. I think Eon have done a great job in keeping everything they're up to secret. They've let us know enough, and they've also kept a lot secret as well. So I really don't know. I predicted a year and a half ago he was going to be in the film, and I stuck with that the whole time. And so it was no surprise to me when Christoph Waltz was spotted at Pinewood Studios. So that didn't surprise me at all. But how they're going to use him, I'm not sure. Just one more thing on the title. Do I love it? I like it. I don't love it. And I'm not going to be fake and go, oh, it's great and all that. People, I watch videos of other Bond channels, and I don't want to bag anyone necessarily, guys. I don't want to do that. But, oh, I'm so excited. And what? What? Okay, it sounds Bondish or whatever, but it could also sound like a video game too. I just think Shatterhand, for me, Shatterhand was, I know those Skyfall, Spectre, Shatterhand, one-word titles, so I get that as well. And I guess No Time to Die, it might look good on shirts and other things as well, so, and on a poster as well. But I'm just so glad they put the 007 in there, and let's hope he is 007 through the film. Guys, that's what I've got for you for today. Hope you liked the video. Please like, please subscribe, please leave comments, let me know what you think, and until next time, me and Mr. Ruggles, who has been such a little gentleman, we will see you and keep on bonding.